Hello, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna close the window. Hello, how are you guys? Today we are having my review of the Royal Garden, is that what it's called? Collection. I know I look a little crazy, I just woke up. Yesterday's makeup is kind of there, kind of not, so that's where we're at. I have been struggling to get my feet on the ground here, going in and out of homesickness, all of that. But I did get the new collection. It came, little update, I got a new job, I started it, I am training currently, I'm still not on the system, so I can't officially do like the online videos and tests and stuff like that. So waiting to that so that I can get on the floor and just start making money. But yeah, that's my little update. So let's talk about this new collection. Side note, I've been keeping this on my bedstand. This is the guava with coconut oil kind of. Is this a lip gloss? Yeah, lip gloss from Bath & Body Works. Mixed reviews on some of these, but this one smells and tastes really good. Almost like a starburst, like a guava starburst. I don't know, it's amazing. This has made me feel all like tropical and stuff. Also, before we move on to the collection, I do want to talk about jasmine and elderberry from the Naturals collection. Is that what it is? Hello? I don't know. It says bliss out with the scent of jasmine and elderberry, botanical inspiration, simple pleasures. I love elderberry. Jasmine is hit or miss for me, but usually I do like jasmine. I feel like it's a little fresher. The only other one I have of this from this collection is the oat one, the one that kind of smells like a oatmeal cookie almost. That one's really good. I'm currently using that one, but I smelled this and it's just so nice. Like you get that little elderberry, you get a hint of jasmine, but it's all so like mellow and light. I think this is the perfect girly out of the shower. Like this makes me think Chanel, like they're like Eau Tendre and all those kind of, it doesn't smell like them, but it gives me that kind of like out of the shower, I'm just like a rich, nice girl kind of vibe. I don't know, it's just so mellow and pretty. It's just pretty. It's not gonna last forever. It's kind of one of those scents that I just want for me out of the shower to feel pretty. So I had to pick this up. I love it. Also, there's that new bear perfume that's supposed to be like smell different on everyone. Has like a skin scent kind of, but better. And you know what I find weird about, like, it's like the smell of your skin, but better. I find that really creepy. Like to just smell like skin. I don't know why, just the idea of that freaks me out. Now this actually reminds me of something I've smelled before. I have mixed feelings. I'm not smelling it on my skin, obviously. I'm just smelling it on the paper, so it's gonna be different, but it smells really good, but also it does kind of smell just like skin. I don't know, it creeps me out, but I also kind of like it, so I couldn't tell you what it smells like. Hi, it smells like skin. I feel like, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. Let me know if you guys have tried this, if you like it, if it lasts on you, if you get creeped out by the skin idea. But anyway, let's move on. All right, so the Royal Garden collection. I will say the packaging is super pretty, very pretty. I'm not a big florals girl, but lately, you know, if it's like mixed with something fruity, I like it. I can deal with it. So let's start with Floral Affair, the pink one, because usually the pink one is my favorite. This is Satin Pomegranate Flirts with Lily and Peach Alluring Petals. This sounds like something I would really like. You know, it has that peach, lily, and then pomegranate is hit or miss. It can be a little heavy depending on the spray that it's in. Now this, I'll tell you what this gives me a vibe of. Have you ever been into TJ Maxx or Marshalls and in the soap section, and there's so many different brands, so many different random items, and you'll get regular hand soaps like the bar soaps, and they'll be wrapped with like a really nice paper with florals on it. That's what this smells like. It's not soapy, but this is the kind of smell that those like nice, fancy, maybe rich older lady type vibe smell in a soap. Like I would love this in a hand soap. I would feel fancy, I would feel pretty. However, in a mist, it's not my favorite. I feel like, okay, so I sprayed the cap earlier, like yesterday, and right now it smells powdery out of the cap. I haven't worn these on my body. This is just a first impressions. In the cap, it smells a little powdery. I will say that. So let me spray it fresh. So when I spray it fresh, you get that hint of sweet fruitiness. That pomegranate is a little juicy. I feel like I do get that peach. It's a really pretty floral. It's really pretty, but I feel like as it dries down, it becomes that like older lady soap scent. I have mixed feelings because when I first spray it, it is really pretty. Like that pomegranate peach lily, I don't know, it just sounds good, right? It sounds girly, smells juicy. I like it. I like it on that first spray, but it does give me nice bar soap vibes. This also kind of reminds me of like a queen. Like I feel like a queen would have things scented like this, like not just bar soap, but I don't know, maybe their bathroom smells like this. Like the queen's bathroom. Yeah, that sounds about right. I always do this. Sometimes I'm gonna spray it on my hand and then I'm gonna revisit it a little later. Oh my gosh, on my hand, I feel like I get a lot of like green scent, like grass or like flower stems. Yeah, a lot of like flower stems with a hint of fruitiness, but I definitely get more of that like it is a fancy floral hand soap, potentially older lady type vibe. So yeah, it's pretty, but I don't know how I feel about it in a mist. I would love it in a hand soap. Make it in a hand soap. I'm buying it. Okay, next I think this is the one I've heard good things about. This is Nectar Drip. This is Autumn Jasmine Dances with Praline and Nectar, Decadence Delights. I don't know why, but whenever I read this, I'm like, I feel like I know what this is gonna smell like. I feel like we've smelled it before. Now, smelling it from yesterday, I get this really sweet praline note. Maybe a little bit of floral. Not too bad. Okay, let me see. I almost get like orange. Maybe it's just because the bottle's orange. Oh no, first spray, initial, definitely get orange. Orange and praline, and almost smells like really fancy, expensive chocolates that have like an orange praline inside, like the mixture inside that you bite into, like it's orange praline, but you don't smell the chocolate. Like it's just that filling, the orange praline filling. Maybe it's like an alcoholic chocolate. I don't know, but it's like rich and expensive. Yeah, it's that filling. Oh my gosh. It also almost smells like, is it marzipan? I don't know, they make like little like frogs and turtles out of, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, please let me know. But yeah, it smells good. I can understand why people like this one, but it's not my favorite. I think that jasmine mixed with that praline note, it's like a floral mixed with like something sweet like that. It's kind of headachy to me. But I can see why people would like this. But again, yeah, I actually think I prefer that like older lady hand soap over this, but I get why people like it. So it's not bad. All right, next let's talk about Crushed Petals. So this is Apricot Rose Falls with Vanilla and Currant Romance Blooms. I love currant, apricot. Rose, debatable. Vanilla will probably ruin it for me. Vanilla mixed with like fruity florals or just any florals at all ever is like nauseating to me. Like vanilla needs to stay in like that vanilla range, like add some florals and all these other things, and I feel like it always makes me nauseous, but I know so many people love vanilla, so I understand. Smelling it from yesterday, this smells like a hint of vanilla and a lot of flowers and grass. I guess it is kind of romantic. This is a little bit of romantic. I feel like all of these belong like in Shakespeare. Like I feel like in Romeo and Juliet, like Juliet is in her like home and like Romeo's like outside like throwing rocks at her window or something, and then she, you know, like was getting ready for bed, like sprayed her hair with something like this, and then she like looks out the window and like the wind like takes that scent. That's what I feel like this is. Okay, so on initial spray, I get a lot of that apricot and currant, like fruity juiciness. That's always what comes first, and I always get so excited, and then that fruitiness goes away and everything else that's more long lasting seems to stick. Yeah, that currant and apricot is beautiful. You do get a little bit of rose. Vanilla kind of makes it more romantic, like it deepens it a little bit. Not like in a gourmand way, just in like a black raspberry vanilla from Bath and Body Works kind of way. Anyone picking up what I'm throwing down? It actually like Kind of reminds me of grape, and I know that it's that currant that's making me think of grape, and the fact that this is like purple. But it's nice, but again, I would use this in a bar soap, not a body spray. Okay, last but not least, I have Garden Daydream. I love this blue, very pretty. This is creamy gardenia, mingles with bergamot and sugar. Bergamot and sugar, oh, that just sounds so good. I love bergamot, I love sugar, obviously. And gardenia, creamy, I don't know. That's like cream, anything creamy is like adding vanilla to a floral, which again, isn't my favorite. So from yesterday, this smells like sugar. All I get is sweet in the cap. Interesting. Okay, so I will say this is my favorite out of all of them, which is weird. Oh, it's gardenia and brown sugar. You do get a hint of floral. It's fresh. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's aquatic, but like, it's definitely for those like fresh girls. I don't know. You obviously get that gardenia, you get a little bit of bergamot, but not too much really. I mostly just get like a sweet, feminine floral. Let me spray this on my body. Okay, initial spray, I really like this. It's that fresh, sweet floral that's just very airy and feminine at the same time. It's like I can't pick up on anything too specific. It's a little creamy. Again, this would be really good in a bar soap. They're all really good in bar soap. Like, can you imagine a bar soap with a paper that has these flowers on, like, around it? Yeah, this is really pretty. This is really pretty, but honestly, I can already barely smell it on me, so it's not gonna be one of those things that really is long lasting. This would kind of be a similar vibe to this for me, where I would just kind of wear it like out of the shower, like you just showered, you're gonna step outside for a little bit just to kind of like sit on the pavement, and you know, you're wet, you still have a little bit of wet hair, but like the warm sun is hitting you. And you're like, do I go into the forest and prance around? Do I go to the grass and like lay down in the flowers and like take pictures? Like, it's a vibe. But again, it doesn't seem to last on me at all. Like, I can't smell it, but in the cap, it's definitely my favorite. So I feel like I'm always like in the minority for people. This is definitely my favorite. All the other ones are kind of like equal for me. So this is the only one that I would consider keeping, but I don't know if I will. All right, you guys, that is everything that I have to tell you guys. Let me know how you guys feel about these. I haven't really watched reviews. I think I watched one, I don't remember. It was a while back, so I don't remember what anyone said, but yeah, that's how I feel about them. Let me know what your thoughts and what collections you're excited for, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.